If you haven't checked me out yet on Instagram, head on over to Geekdom Big D on Instagram, where I post all kinds of different stuff that I'm interested in, like movies, Dragon Ball, of course, sports, and my adventures. And I hope to make you laugh too. Instagram.com/geekdombigd. Let's get to the video. So now that we are in 2022, the new year, Toei Animation had to begin the complete and full hype train for Dragon Ball Superhero. So expect a lot of news coming out of Japan as they build hype up for this movie coming out in April of Japan. As of right now, we do not have international release dates on this. We don't know when the dub's coming out in America. I'm going to try and find out for you guys, but we don't have any details on that yet, or Latin America or anything else. Just Japan coming up this April. I would assume that we're going to know for sure and that they'll be out probably by the summertime here, but I can't guarantee anything because I don't know. So today I want to do a video real quick discussing this article that came out where they interview Akio Iyoku, once again the head of the Dragon Ball room, a guy who really knows Dragon Ball in and out because he's the guy who consults directly with Toriyama, not just on Dragon Ball related projects, also on Dragon Quest and other projects too. He's one of the few guys that Toriyama directly talks to. There's only a handful of people he talks to. And there's a ton of information coming out of this, including confirmation that Gohan is going to be the main character. I mean, based on this, I'm going to go into it here in this video and give you guys all the details. Also, yesterday we did a video about how Iyoku was teasing something else coming later this year. And like I said, I don't think it's going to be... He doesn't work for Bandai or Band Presto. It's not a toy. It's not a video game. It's not anything... It can't be anything but some kind of OVA or special, or possibly the anime coming back. I can't see it being anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Based on Iyoku's position in the company, unless it's something with the manga, which I doubt because they already announced a new arc separately, so that's nothing that can be a big shocker. I have to wager it has to be something. Now, again, it doesn't have to be the anime coming back. It could be an OVA they're doing, maybe a backstory or a spin-off. I mean, we don't know, but I know that when I get the answer, I will, of course, do a video on it, and we'll go into details when that comes. So let's go ahead and go to Herm's translations here. The magazine is Nikkei Entertainment. Brief interview with Iyoku on DBS Superhero. Most interesting tidbit for me, he says, Gohan and Gamma 1's battle wasn't originally in the rain, but director Tetsuro Kodama thought rain would look cool and Toriyama approved. So, it goes back to what I've said for years, guys, is that Toriyama is not the only guy in charge of this. People have creative pull. Even in Dragon Ball Super Broly, for example, Broly in his full power form where he's all buff with the muscles out, Toriyama did not design that. That was designed for the movie, right? That was not in the original script Toriyama had written. So there's all kinds of little things that they add, that they get permission by asking Toriyama. There's a lot more creative freedom. I mean, hell, we found out recently that Ultra Ego was not Toriyama's idea. It was Totaro. So you have to always remember that Dragon Ball, like I've talked about before, is a corporate entity now. It's not one man writing a manga anymore. And that's, for better or for worse, that's what it is. And because of that, there's multiple hands in the pot. There's multiple cooks in the kitchen, okay? So moving on here, Herm says, Iyoku says Toriyama started on Superhero script back before DBS Broly came out. Yeah, that we knew. It was sometime in the fall before the movie had actually hit the theaters. It's meant to be a change of pace from the universe scale battles of Broly and whatnot, with the story instead focusing on a threat to Earth and Gohan plus Piccolo rather than Goku plus Vegeta. Now, that to me is very important because that does confirm, at least in my eyes, that Gohan and Piccolo are not only going to have a big role in the movie, which I did a video about way back in August. I broke that here on the channel, that Gohan would have a much bigger role in this movie than previously, but it seems like they'll get as much screen time, if not more so, than Goku and Vegeta, even in Dragon Ball Super Broly. Because remember, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, the first half hour of that movie was the flashback to Planet Vegeta. We're not going to get that here in this movie. There's no flashback to Planet Vegeta, so it'll give more time for Gohan Piccolo and, of course, Goku Vegeta to do what they got to do on screen. The movie, Herms goes on to write, the movie also shows off the army side of the Red Ribbon. That excites me, since it's been a while since the main enemy was a full-fledged organization. They're a more schemy, comical type of villain rather than someone you simply beat up. Plus, Toriyama got to design their new base and vehicles. That's cool because, you know, it's not just about strength this time. They're going to try to outsmart the Z Fighters, and that is something I always look forward to. Hopefully they'll get it right. In fact, Magenta and Carmine's villainous machinations will be the key to the first half of the movie. So does that mean that Gohan and Piccolo are going to be tearing up like tanks and shit? Like, hey, you know what? The Red Ribbon Army arc was fun to watch just to see Goku tearing up like vehicles, just the destruction he caused. So, I mean, it could be fun to see that on screen. I don't know about that CGI. I'm not really feeling it too much, but hey, it's different. This whole movie is a big test run. You know, people were asking me yesterday, there was a big discussion about when the anime comes back, will it be CGI? And I can tell you that's likely not the case. The CGI is only going to be for this movie as a test, and future Toei projects are probably going to try it out if this movie's successful, which it probably will be because of Dragon Ball. So just remember that doesn't mean that Dragon Ball will always have this look. Excuse me. It says here, as mere ordinary humans, Magenta and Hito may lack fighting skills, but a lot of attention has been paid to getting their speaking style and gestures just right. While much of the movie will be devoted to this human drama, the CGI visuals will also be used for battle scenes that depict Gamma 1 and 2's inhuman speed and fighting style, and scholar Gohan's true strength. Director Kodama specializes in CG animation. So there's a rumor going around, y'all. I'm going to do a separate video probably addressing this rumor, how it says Gohan's true strength. You know, there's no question, guys, that Gohan will get a huge power boost in this movie. But there is a rumor going around that Gohan will surpass Goku. I don't think that's the case. I think Goku, with all the God training he's gotten and Ultra Instinct, Gohan, it's going to take him a long time to surpass Goku. Now, if they mean maybe surpass Goku with just traditional base energy, or maybe surpass him temporarily or whatever, I can maybe see that, but MUI and even UI Omen is way too strong for Gohan right now. I just don't see it. Like, that would break the power scale even more than now. I mean, I know Gohan has potential, but I don't know, man. It seems like a bit much. But I do think Gohan will get a big boost. And hey, maybe it'll lead to Goku training him in God Ki at some point in the future. We'll find out. Sadly, there's not any new plot details. Well, they're not going to give away too much. The RR has been secretly gathering strength using pharmaceuticals as a front. Magenta recruits Hito to revive the RR. So that's interesting. So Hito's the one that revives them. And Hito creates Gamma 1 and 2. We know that. He's the scientist. The Gammas battle Gohan and Piccolo, but give them a tough fight. And that's it. That's not the entire movie, though. We already know that. That's not a surprise at all. We know the Gammas are going to fight Gohan and Piccolo. Pan might get involved. We know that Goku, Vegeta, and Broly are training together on Beerus' planet. That's all the stuff that we kind of already know. But notice that, once again, they're telling us things we already know. They're still hiding things. What's the third act going to be? There's all kinds of fan speculation. Some fans think they're going to rebuild Cell. Some think we're going to get Android 21. I've heard all kinds of people in their theories. I don't think any of that's going to happen. I think it'll be something else, like Gamma 1 and 2 will fuse, or there'll be another Gamma. I think there's definitely a surprise coming, but it's not, I don't think it's Cell. I could be wrong. I mean, we'll find out very, very soon, but notice and remember that we didn't even, we broke here on the channel about Gogeta being in Dragon Ball Super Broly months before it actually came out, thanks to some video game leaks. But Toei did officially reveal Gogeta Blue, like, what, a month before the movie came out? Maybe 3 weeks in that trailer. So maybe sometime in March or April, we're going to get legit confirmation of whatever that mysterious third act fight is going to be. Whether it be Gogeta again, I don't think so. Whatever that they have planned. But the movie's not just going to be Gohan and Piccolo against Gamma 1 and 2. I just don't see that being the case. Anyways, keep it locked here. This is the place to be for up-to-date current Dragon Ball Superhero, and Dragon Ball manga and anime news. Thank you for watching. Leave a like. Subscribe if you're new.